Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you so very much for joining me once again. We are going to do the 15 fall questions tag. Now I was tagged by Robin, who is Robin's Feathered Nest here on YouTube. Thank you, Robin. Um, so that's what we are going to do. Question number one: favorite Halloween movie? I don't have one. Um, at least, I mean, I don't have a favorite, but if I had to name one or two, it would be Halloween or Nightmare on Elm Street, because those are the only two that I could think of that really stick out to me. None of the new ones that are coming out grab hold to me where I would remember them like that. That or even Poltergeist. You know, Little Caroline. I remember that one. So those three: Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, and Poltergeist. Those three. Question number two: apple or pumpkin pie? Honestly, neither one. I don't do pie of any sort, whether that's apple, pumpkin, sweet potato, key lime, lemon meringue. I just don't do pie. I think it's the combination of the two, the crust and whatever the filling is. I just I just can't. I would rather have a brownie, a chocolate cake with a yellow cake with chocolate frosting, or a Devil's Food cake, which is basically just chocolate on chocolate. But my number one preference is a brownie. Give me a brownie. That's the quickest way to my heart. So yeah, that's the answer to question number two. Question number three: haunted house or Halloween party? Now I was thinking about this. Now I've never done a haunted house, but I would like to, especially before I get too old, where just walking in the place scared all the life out of me. But I would definitely like to do a haunted house. Uh, Halloween party. I think the last Halloween party I went to, I was a kid. My auntie, she used to have Halloween parties for the whole family every year when I was little coming up. And the most memorable part of the party was the fact that she had the big barrel in her living room, and it was filled with water and apples, and all of us was bobbing for apples. And I want to say that each one of her rooms was decorated, and we went trick or treating throughout the house to each room, and then we ended up back in the living room where the party continued, and we were just dancing and having fun, hanging out with our cousins and stuff like that. So that's the only Halloween party that I remember going to. And then even going to those Halloween parties, I cannot for the life of me remember any of my Halloween costumes. But I'm pretty sure we dressed up. But I have no idea what I ever was for Halloween. So I guess that probably says how. Maybe that's why I don't do Halloween that much now. I don't know. Maybe. Next question. Question number four: a store-bought pumpkin or a pumpkin patch? I have never bought a pumpkin from the store. I have been to a pumpkin patch with my niece a few times over the years from her on her school trips. So that was fun. So I would probably have to say pumpkin patch because I wouldn't mind going back. I don't think, because there's no reason for me to buy a pumpkin. So the only way I would get one is if I was at a pumpkin patch. Question number five: favorite fall scent? Now, I know traditionally the fall scent is like that pine cone cinnamon smell, and I don't care for that. Just like when you walk in some of the stores when fall comes in, when the season comes in, that'd be the first thing that hits you. Like I was in Joann's. Before I even got good in the door, you know, well, at least my Joann's, it has two doors that you have to go through, the double sliding doors that open. When you walk through that first door, that smell just hits you in your face. It's too much. It's overwhelming. that's possibly why I don't care for it. Because every time I smell it, it's so strong. So, but I would have to say sage, and that's because it reminds me of Thanksgiving dinner when I smell it. So sage. Favorite fall drink. Again, I wouldn't do any of the seasonal drinks, like any of the pumpkin spice things or anything like that. My favorite drink during the fall and winter season is hot chocolate. Definitely hot chocolate, because I tend not to drink that until fall and winter comes in. Because, like, look, even now, I have some hot chocolate. So, it's missing the marshmallow fluff on top. I didn't have any. So, just give me a nice, and see how big my mug is. A nice big mug of hot chocolate with some marshmallow fluff in there, and a drop of cream, and I'm good. Nice and warm. Question number 7: Halloween or Thanksgiving? Definitely Thanksgiving, because that's when all the family comes around, and you get prepared for that day. So Thanksgiving. Question number 8: favorite pumpkin based food. You probably already guessed I don't have one, because I don't do pumpkin. I don't. So that, because if you go back to the pumpkin pie or the apple pie thing, even like with sweet potato pies is a thing that a lot of people do during the fall and winter season. I just don't do those pumpkin or those sweet potatoes. So I don't have a favorite pumpkin based food. Question number 9: corn maze or hayride? I would love to go through a corn maze. I wanted to do it this year. It was a Halloween thing. It's called Jack-O Pumpkin or something like that. I think that's what it's called. And where they do these elaborate pumpkin carvings. So I wanted to go see that, and they had a corn maze. And it says while you're going through the corn maze, it's like a little bar. But the person I wanted to go with, they were like the bar part. So that was going to be my selling point of going. But, things happened where we didn't make it this year. Hopefully next year we can go. Hayride, I have done a hayride. That was fun. We went to a orchard a couple of years ago for my son's birthday. And we picked some cherries and some peaches. And you get on the truck, and it has the hay on it, and they take you through the orchard so you can go pick your stuff. So we did that. That was fun, and we picked some cherries and some peaches, and then I came home and I made some fresh peach dumpling, which I had never done because I had always ever used the peaches in the can. And you can definitely taste the difference between the canned version of the peach dumpling and the fresh one. So I think now, whenever I have a chance to make it fresh with fresh peaches, that's what I would do. Excuse me. Question number 10: favorite Halloween candy. I have some of that right here too. Corn candy and peanuts. Favorite. I only eat these around when October starts, and I might go until the end of November, and then I won't eat it again until next year, because I feel like it's something that just goes on in my brain. I feel like it's only supposed to be eaten for Halloween. So yeah, and normally it has to be the peanuts with the red skin on it, but I couldn't. When I went to the store, they didn't have those, so I had to get some just regular peanuts. I mean, it's still good with the regular peanuts, but I grew up eating it with the peanuts with the skin on red skin on it. But yeah, favorite Halloween candy is corn candy and peanuts. You have to have the peanuts with the corn candy. that's the best way to eat it. Question number 11. Favorite fall memory. My son, when he was in grammar school, he had a project where he had to collect leaves and name what those leaves were. So we had to walk through the neighborhood and collect leaves. And so that sticks out to me for a favorite fall memory because it gave us time to a chance to spend some time together, just talking and goofing around. I mean, we spent a lot of time together anyway, but while doing his project, also helping him learn something and helping him with his school project and just being out and walking. So that was fun. Number 12. Favorite Thanksgiving food. Favorite Thanksgiving food is definitely dressing, but it has to have gravy and cranberry sauce. Those 3 things are a must. So it's dressing, gravy, cranberry sauce. I gotta have all 3 to fully enjoy it. I mean, I can enjoy it with just the dressing, but if I have all 3, I done scored. Okay, I'm happy. Question 13. Sweater or scarf? Scarf. I wear more scarves in the fall and winter than I would a sweater during that time, and even throughout the year I will wear more scarves, even if it's just a decorative scarf just to put around to dress up your outfit. So a scarf. Question 14. Wool socks or slippers? Slippers. Definitely slippers, because I feel like my feet, my toes need to breathe, need to be able to wiggle around. So like even if I've been out during the day, I can't wait to get home so I can take my shoes off, get out my socks and put my feet in my slippers and just do this. Feels so good. You know what I mean? You probably do. But then again, I don't know, some people like those wool socks. I mean, they feel really soft and comfortable, but I would rather be in slippers. Question 15. Favorite fall tradition? Probably just when everybody's starting to get ready for Thanksgiving, we're starting to talk about what the menu will be and who's going to cook what. Which I thought about this earlier, which I don't know. I really don't know why we do that, because 9 times out of 10 we end up making the same thing that we probably made last year. It may be a time or two where something different may be made, but either way, that's probably my favorite family tradition, when everybody gets together and starts talking about the menu, who's going to do what, and then when we actually get in the kitchen to do it, to start cooking, and then we have the music going and people talking. It's just fun. So we have answered the 15 fall questions tag. Thank you so very much for joining me. It was a pleasure letting you guys get to know a little bit more about me, at least my some of my thoughts about fall anyway. So now it's time for me to tag someone, or tag 5 people. So I'm going to tag Sarah from Crafting and Relaxing, Deb Huck's Crafty Cottage, Susan Tootsie Tucker, Sherry Renah, and Daniela Hayes. So I hope you ladies are able to take part in the tag and answer the 15 fall questions. But sometimes I know life gets busy and a little hectic, especially around now, because it's about time to start getting ready for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and that is completely understandable. But if you do it, just know that we would love to watch. So thank you guys, and please remember to take a little time to do something crafty, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.